Hello, shining stars. Welcome to another interesting class with Miss Anna. Today, we will be looking at a very interesting topic, the sea otter. Yes, the sea otter is a sea animal. Animals adapt to the habitats in which they live. Now, we're going to be looking at adaptation, habitat, the sea otter, and who was working here. Animals leave footprints on the floor to help you identify them. Now, what is adaptation? Adaptation is a special skill which helps an animal to survive and do everything it needs to do. Animals adapt to their environments. Adaptation is all about survival. For the animal to survive in its environment, it needs to adapt to the environment. Now, habitat. What is habitat? Habitat is a home in which animal lives. Yes, the habitat is known as the home of the animal. It provides the animal with water, food, and shelter. Just like you have your home, the animals also have the home in which they live. Now, the sea otter. The sea otter lives in the ocean. Now, you see, the ocean is the home of the sea otter. The ocean water is cold. The otter has a thick fur to keep it warm. Now, when the otter is cold, its fur keeps it warm from the cold. Now, how does the otter get food? How do you think the sea otter gets food it eats? You know the otter lives in the ocean. Now, let's see how the otter gets food. When the sea otter is hungry, it dives to the bottom of the ocean to get food. Now, will the otter find food in the bottom of the ocean? Yes, it will. It will probably find a fish, crayfish, or a crab. And another interesting thing is that when the otter finds food, it doesn't remain at the bottom of the ocean. No, it goes back to the surface of the ocean. Yes, you see the otter diving in. Now, when it finds food, the otter comes back to the surface of the ocean. Now, the otter finds a crab. It comes back to the surface of the ocean to eat its food. It doesn't remain at the bottom. No, it goes to the bottom to hunt and comes back to the surface. Now, let's look at animals with similar uh, features with the otter. Now, your bear. The bear has a similar feature with the otter because of its thick fur. Yes, the fur keeps the bear warm when it is cold. Another animal is your badger. Yes, can you see the badger? Yes, it has small head, little hands, and little legs. It has thick furs to keep it warm when it is cold. Who was walking here? Animals make tracks or marks as they walk. The tracks differs. Yes, the track in which the track animals make differs because of the size of the animal's leg and the size of the animal's hand. So they make different track to help you identify them. Now, the first animal here is the dog. Can you see the dog? Now, we will be looking at the track the dog makes to help us identify, oh, a dog walked here. Yes, a dog was here. Now, this is the track the dog makes. When the dog walks, these are the tracks, the footprints it leaves on the floor to help you identify the dog. Another one is your squirrel. Can you see my squirrel? Yes, it is eating. Yes, my squirrel is eating a fruit. Now, the squirrel also leave footprints on the floor to help us identify that, oh, the squirrel just passed. Now, these are the footprints the squirrel leaves on the floor. Now, you have your raccoons. Look Look at their tiny hands. Yes, when the raccoon walks, it leaves footprints on the floor. To help you identify them, you need these marks to identify, oh, it was a raccoon that walked here, not a dog. Now, these are the tracks the raccoons leave when they walk. Can you see the tracks? Yes, these are their tiny hands and their little legs. These are the tracks they leave on the floor. Now, the seagull, can you see it? Yes, the seagull leaves little tracks on the floor as well. Just as their legs are tiny, they leave same footprints on the floor to help you identify, oh, a seagull was here. These are the footprints. When you say, oh, mommy, a seagull was here, mom will say, how do you know? You say, see their prints on the floor. Now, the cats. Yes. Can you see the cat in the picture? Yes. When the cat walks, it leaves footprints on the floor. Now, look at the footprints of the cat. Can you see the footprints? Yes. Now, hope you all had an interesting class with Miss Anna. Do have a lovely day. Bye.